Jay, talk about playing in the game Saturday. You got a lot of experience here. You spent most of the summer, injured, wasn't able to get much time in. What was it like to finally get in and get some live action right before the season started, and now to start getting in some games?
Really, we've just kind of been rolling since I came back from that hamstring injury. Kind of tweaked it a little bit in fall camp, but hasn't really affected me much. I've been playing every day like nothing never happened. So we've just been rolling every day.
You didn't find the team really in the stadium announcers saying Venables.
Yeah, I guess I just have a different sense of humor. They did the same thing at one of my brother's games. He didn't really like it too much.
At Daniels?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. It's whatever. I guess I have a different sense of humor.
Yeah.
Speaking of Daniel and your brother and the connection there, a lot of your teammates, a lot of guys before you came from DW. Daniel, talk about that little connection that you guys have got going on there, that Daniel High School pipeline into Clemson.
Yeah, definitely. The pipeline is something that's been continued over the years, starting with DeAndre Hopkins and guys before that, but Shaq Lawson too, and it just goes down the line. Just kind of reload every year. Really, there's always that one person that comes through, Daniel.
Saturday, did you take that moment to? You've been around the Clemson football. You've seen the arena. You've seen the arena when it's really rocking. Did you take a moment to enjoy it, or did you just focus right on football?
Always before the game, I'm enjoying the moment, especially that whole bus ride around to the hill. That's really when everybody's just soaking it in. But as soon as you get on the field, it's just like everything else is just kind of blurred out, and you're really focused on the task at hand.
On Saturday, did you guys get a chance to see the other Clemson Tigers take the hill before you guys went into the locker room?
No, we saw the video after. That was pretty cool. But
what did you guys think about the whole scene?
I don't even know what happened when they were filming, but from what we saw on Monday was pretty cool. At Disney had a lot of stuff blocked off on campus during the week, and I know a bunch of other students were very happy about that.
Were you aware of the Ray story, or your dad made you aware of it? Anybody else made you aware of it?
No, I didn't know too much. I had to do my own little research after just to see what was going on.
Jake, Dabo said something that maybe backers in the front, maybe they can improve on is tackling. Do you feel like that's a step in the right direction?
Yeah, for sure. We do a lot of that, especially after that first week against Georgia Tech. We didn't really do a very good job tackling. So we've just been every day at practice or even after practice just really working on our fundamentals.
In the run defense, I know Benny LeMay is one of the better running backs in the league this year, but Dabo said he probably could have done a little bit better job against Charlotte. What do you think was the issue there?
We knew the whole week that Charlotte was a really good rushing team, and Coach Sweeney and my dad even, they were telling us all week that they were going to be able to have a couple of big plays here and there, but we had to do a really good job containing them, and the quarterback too. The quarterback does a really good job running as well.
How do you prepare for a team like North Carolina that will just run in running backs? Just every other play, there's a new running back in. How do you condition yourself, and how do you approach that?
I don't really know. I don't think it matters who's in for them. We got to do a really good job of keeping everybody flowing as well. So I think even last week we did a really good job of bringing guys in when someone's a little fatigued. Somebody comes right off the bench and does their job, no drop off.
It's like Sam Howell in the pocket is really good at evading pressure and getting outside the pocket. Do you feel like just arm tackling? How do you is that one?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially with a young quarterback like him, I think the only way to really affect him is just hit him early, just kind of disrupt him. That's really about it.
What impresses you about him?
His just playmaking ability. He's just kind of slippery. He's kind of just really a baller, especially for a young kid. He does a really good job.
In your second year now, what's it been like to play for your dad? Is it kind of what you expected?
Yeah, it's really been everything I expected. Just getting used to it. Well, I've really been used to it for a while, but yeah, everything I expected.
I was going to say, I'm assuming he's been kind of coaching you forever in some sense.
Even last night, I just went back home last night. He was coaching me from yesterday's practice, so I'm getting it all the time.
Some of the other players have told us that he'll carry, I don't know how many X amount of ideas into a meeting, and then end up only taking 5. I mean, is it just kind of like chaotic trying to put down all of those votes during a defensive meeting?
It seems like it for the first half of the meeting, but then once you're out there at practice and you start walking through it, it's really not a whole lot, but it seems like a lot. It's very chaotic when you first get it.